I got an audition. They called. It was back in, was it 99? And I was going broke. I was on a show before there, like a couple of years before, like a year before, with Vivica Fox and on Fox. And that lasted for like 17 episodes or whatever, but it was a good little chunk of money. I never had that kind of money, for like a year. And then, it kind of like, you spend money and it's gone. And I didn't have money for the next month's rent. And they call and you go in and it's a few auditions. First you read for the writers, Mara, and whoever her crew was back at that time. And they're like, yeah, all right. And then they call you back and you meet the studio executives. And I was like Kelsey Grammer and some people over there at Paramount. And I'm like, yeah, all right. And then they call you back again to meet the network. The network is like the people who buy it or buying the product, the customer. And they were like, yeah, good. It was like 3 or 4 auditions. And the first one I did good, second one I didn't do too good, third one I did real good, last one I did real bad. And then, you're cursing in the car all the way home. And I was real mad too, because I didn't know what I was going to do. I guess, and and I knew I didn't get it. I wouldn't have hired me, And they, the next morning they tell you real fast too. The next morning they, hey, you got it. A 180-degree turn and mood, just out of control, celebration, joy and happiness, and relief. Just to find a role, a vindication of people telling you you ain't shit. I had an agent in Chicago who told me I wasn't good enough to come here. They were like, go out and have a good time, but come right back, because you're not good enough for Los Angeles. You're not good looking enough. You're not, whatever, So, So but I thought, I'd been on a couple of shows before then. I got hired immediately, so I let them go, obviously. But just like, see, no, it wasn't a mistake the first time or the second time or the third time that it happened. And you don't know. And then at the end of it, she was like, you know what? And we've never been wrong. After she, you know what I mean? I'm just like, all right. And then I had expected to come back too, but things started to evolve when I got here. Thank God.